Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Cosmoteer. In the previous episode we ran into a little bit of trouble. We just upgraded our ship to put a big fancy main beam on it, and then we tried it out against another ship and got... well, I mean, we won, but we suffered for it. It did not go fantastically well, and so I think we need to do a little bit more upgrading before we try and tackle the remaining ships in this particular sector. We did jump up to the second difficulty level, maybe slightly too soon, though I think that we were a little bit unlucky with the ship that we encountered. That one was specifically designed to knock out ships with shields and energy weapons, which is all we are right now. It's always easier to start with energy weapons just because you already have reactors being used for general stuff anyway, whereas you have to put custom facilities in for any sort of projectile weaponry or missiles or whatever. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move the shields up a little bit, and then that's the problem. The engines, I was going to make a little sort of corridor going down here, but the engines unfortunately are in the way. What I'll do is I'll leave those for now, because what I can do is build a couple of lasers here, and that'll do the job. They'll be able to get through to them from the shield rooms. It's not the most ideal, but it'll do. And what we'll also do is replace these bits of armor here, and what this means is hopefully we're less likely to have all our weapons knocked out at once, because if we're being bombarded with ion stuff, it'll all hit the middle section here, and these outer weapons will still be okay. That's the idea of it. Hopefully that's what happens. Excuse me. Yes, let us try this out. How's our power and crew aren't great, really. We could maybe do with an extra generator. Now that'd require a larger scale overhaul. For now we'll leave it. I think this is enough to hold its own if it should encounter that same sort of ship again, but it'll probably find something else. So let's fly over here and see what we get. Oop, accidentally left the ship behind there. Hold on. Oop. Gotta be careful when you're fast forwarding. Here we go. Okay, so this is the Tri-Raptor, and it's got a very weird design. It's got 3 different sections, and a bit of a weak point. If we can shoot through these gaps here, we can separate them. And it looks like that's their only power source. I'm not sure. Oh no, that's a power storage. Okay, so even if we separate the sections, they'll still be able to survive for a while with all the power they've got. But yeah, the weaponry isn't too terrifying, so I think we'll be okay. If we do knock out the generator, though, that'll just be the end of it straight away. Maybe we should just try going for that. So I'm going to specifically target this, and the angle of attack will be just straight at the front. I don't think we can outmaneuver it. It's got plenty of engines on it, so I think it's just a case of attacking head-on, and let's not be at 4 times speed when that happens. There we go with the main beam. Oh, he is turning. He's trying to protect. He's just facing us. Oh, our shields have failed, and now we're getting ionized. That's not great. And we're suffering power issues. The annoying thing is it takes a while for the crew to get from their bunks to the weaponry, so at the very beginning of a battle you can very quickly run out of all your materials and then be in a bit of a state. Let's just see what we can do. We've nearly got the reactor. We got it! Excellent. Nothing took severe damage, nothing blew up. We do need to do a bit of repairing, but overall we made a profit, so that's pretty good. And yeah, we didn't even need to touch those outer bits, because as soon as the reactor's gone, the ship is just sort of deactivated. It's not actually the way it usually works. If that happens to your ship, then these sections, I think, will just carry on firing for as long as they have power, which is quite fun. Alright, let's continue on. I have renewed confidence now that we've actually managed to succeed in a battle at the second difficulty level. I think it was a bit of bad luck, but I also shouldn't have put all my weapons in one cluster in the middle, and should have either had some sort of backup weapons on the side, or probably the better thing to do would have been to get some proper cannons using ammo. Right, let's fast forward till we can get over to this guy. We just sort of mill about randomly till you turn up. You're the most interesting thing that happens to him, really. Oh, this is a little bit... there's a lot going on with this thing. So we got 2 shields. We're matched in that respect. And I think they beat us in weaponry, though I guess one of the beams is worth a very large amount, so perhaps makes up for this, but I think this could be a little bit painful. Perhaps we can outmaneuver. If we can get round one side, we might be okay. Let's try it. Let's try targeting this reactor here, and then attempting to flank on the side. We'll come in close so that we've got a better chance of keeping up with it as it tries to turn. It probably won't work, but it would be cool if it did. Okay, we're just spinning. We're just spinning around each other. We're in orbit. Okay, we're in range to fire anyway. Now, this isn't going to work because our main weaponry is useless if we're not actually firing from... if we're not actually pointing at it while we're firing. So let's just change to this, and then the beam will start firing. Oh, okay, that's not good. Wait, where's the crew? Why have the crew left? I guess if it's out of power, maybe the crew decide to leave so that they can get more power, but it looks like it still has power cells, so don't know why they've done that. That seems a bit dumb. We were about to knock out the shields, and now we are suffering quite a bit. Most of our weaponry is still active, but it may not be for long. Okay, one shield is down. What I'm going to do is capitalize on that. Oh, we're about to lose our beam. That's going to make this... actually, okay, the beam is 10,000 and killing this guy is 3,000. I think this... sorry, 30,000. I think this guy is at the upper level of this particular tier of region. But yeah, let's try and just sneak around the side of that shield and knock out that cannon if we can. That's not good. We've lost our iron cannon, but we have regenerated one of the shields. Hold on, let's get the proper tracking thing going here. There we go. We have knocked out their cannon. Okay, retarget to that one. And then try and take out that shield and then the corresponding cannon. Oh, we're taking more damage again. Oh, that's not good. We are running out of weaponry here. Oh, wow. That's the thing. The cannons seem to be able to sort of go through your hull. So the blast just went straight through down the corridor. Exploded down here, it looks like. Very close to the reactor there. That's a little bit concerning. I think we might struggle with this particular fight. I'm a bit scared. We could try running away, but he might be faster than us. It's hard to say. Yeah, he's got more engines. I don't think we can actually escape this if we wanted to. We're going to have to fight as long as we can. Oh, we were about to knock it out and the shield came back up. Crap. Got 2 weapons left. They're both faring fairly well, but we're about to lose that shield again. I mean, the nice thing is that now we've lost so many weapons and one of our shields, we definitely have enough power to go around. And our crew's still going fine. Oh dear. Maybe we're trying to knock out this shield and go for these weapons. In fact, they're not even active. They might be having power issues running their shields. About to break through our shields again. There they go. Oh, they're doing damage. And that was the reactor that got hit. That is about to go up. I think we're screwed. What I'm going to do... this might not work, but I'm going to try rotating the ship to here. We're no longer relying on our shield, because it's not reliable. We're relying on what small amounts of armor we have, and we're protecting our reactor from more fire while still being able to shoot back. There we go. So we've managed to turn, and we seem to be keeping... it seems like they want to get closer. That's because of the cannons. Cannons are better closer. Oh, the angle's not right. We need to make sure that we can still actually shoot with all the cannons we have. Whoops. Oh, this is going wrong. It's already mostly gone wrong, to be fair. They just keep knocking that one out. We're still getting some shots off. Their shield might fail soon. Oh, did we just lose something else? No, we probably are just losing things constantly. Oh, there we go. Okay, the cannon is down. That helps a lot. Go for the remaining weaponry. Maybe the bridge... no, just take out as many guns as you can, I think, is the best tactic. Whoops. Do we have any weapons left? I think we still have 2. I'm not sure. No, we have 1 gun left. It is about to go. Crap. We'll keep firing as long as we can. Just ionizing everything along the side here, which is actually fine. They're currently ignoring my 1 remaining gun, and I will happily accept that situation. Oh, shield's back up. I don't know if we have the firepower to knock that down again. Let's go for the other shield. Whoops. If we can at least get rid of their main damaging weapons, that'd be nice. Oh, they're putting holes in us. They are working their way towards the reactor. I think we've lost money in this overall, even if we kill them. Come on, actually hit the weapon, will you? Have I targeted wrong? Right, target that then, and then you'll miss and hit the... there we go. Oh, they're starting to hit that reactor. Okay, time to turn around. This is a mess. We can turn, like, completely sideways for this one. Even a little bit back, I think, and still have a shot. Which is nice. For a moment, he's going to get some shots at our forward reactor again. There we go. Can you still fire it? You can't still fire it. Hold on. Tilt it a little bit. Keep firing. Try and knock that thing out. Oh, we are running out of bits of the ship to use as armor. They're trying to outmaneuver us as well. They're trying to sneak around the side to get better shots. We'll just keep targeting that. We've nearly got all their weapons down, so... it might be okay. Oh dear. Oh, that reactor's going. That is going. And if that goes, we are doomed. Crap, I don't think we can knock that out in time. Let's keep an eye on it. Oh... that is not good. I'm gonna go into slow motion. This is a good time for slow motion. How much... oh, that's... I think there's nothing else we can do. It's time to try and run. And I don't think we'll succeed. Go. As fast as you can in that general direction. And hope. And in the meantime, let's try plotting an FTL jump. I don't know if this is possible. Where do we jump to? Somewhere really easy. There. We have definitely the fuel for it. Lay that in, and hopefully they'll start charging, but I have no idea. And also our engines might die in the meantime, because our crew will be focusing too much on charging the FTL drive. Oh, don't turn that way. That's the wrong direction to turn. Oh, there goes the gun anyway. I guess we were doomed either way. Oh, it's trying to point... ah, it's forgotten about the FTL. It's forgotten about flying away. It's just turning to face the direction of the jump, which is not good. Forget the jump, just fly away. If we can get some distance first, then we might be able to jump before we can catch up and annihilate us. Go, go, go! Go back up to normal speed. Oh, he's knocked out our engines! Don't do that! We can't even fly away! Oh, there we go. If we can get enough speed up. Okay. We are currently getting... we're getting further away. Oh, but he's accelerating. Oh, no! We can't... oh, wait! We got far away. We've been out of combat long enough that we can repair. Alright, then. It's gonna cost more money than we have. We're gonna go into debt, but we'll just have to accept that. We haven't even been able to rehire all the crew that we lost. We're still... oh, no, oh, we have, actually. They're just not all in the rooms. Okay. We managed to fix that situation. Turn and face him and wreck his face. Whoops. Let's, there we go. It is going to take a second for our weaponry to charge, because our people have to manually load everything. Oh, just in time our shields came up. There we go. Oh, really? Come on. Get firing. They can't stop us with 2 guns. 1 gun. Really? They're managing to ionize everything we have? Or is it just that we're not managing to deliver the, come on. We're making progress. There we go. Right, target that. Take it out. I've had enough of this. Just annihilate it. Oh, really? Put the shield back up. We're getting there. There we go. We've knocked them both out. There's nothing they can do now. They're still chasing us for some reason. I'm not going to complain. Target that. Take out the reactor. Finish them off. They've lost the control room, so they're just spinning now. It's just a case of waiting. There we go. Okay, so that was an interesting fight. That is not how it was supposed to go. Clearly I need to do some more upgrading. Alright, let's get on with that immediately. Let's repair, even though... oh no, it doesn't put it into debt, because of course they just got the reward for killing them. Oh, there's all the shrapnel. Let's go into build mode and improve this, because we really need to. If we bring these out a bit, that'll give us some more room to work with back here. Move this. Could potentially widen this section if we move this forward. Then we can do that. We can't, because we can't afford it. It's a problem. We lost all our money in that fight, so now we don't have any money to actually pay for many upgrades. Yeah, that sort of limits us, because it's energy and crew that we need. We can get more crew, so we'll get a few more bunks here. That'll do for the moment. So crew's fine. Power's still not great, so we're good initially, and then we very rapidly run out of power. That's the current situation. It'll have to do. Let's get a little bit more armor, because as we've learned, every little bit of armor helps. I don't know if I should have these, like, side-mounted, really. Just to protect them a little bit better. I don't know if it makes a difference, but have them stick out that way, and then they can fire sort of back as well. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll spin these around, have them something like this. Gotta have enough clearance to fire backwards, so we'll do that, and then plenty of armor. There we go. So they'll still be able to fire forward, but also, in an emergency, we can be facing practically away from the enemy and still be able to shoot at them. And that might save us at some point. Add that back in. That's fairly okay, and then once we've actually got some money, we'll be able to get a second reactor and work from there. There we go. Alright. Let's deal with the final ship in this sector. Hopefully it'll go a little bit better than that last fight did. Make sure to go back to normal speed before we crash into them. Alright, what are we looking at? It's called the Falling Star. It is very light on weaponry, thank God. How much is the reward? It's like half of what the previous ship was. So yeah, the tiers sort of cover a certain area, ranging from, I guess, about this to about the other one. About 15,000 to 30,000 and something, I guess. Oh, we've run out of power in the ion cannon. But yeah, look at that thing. When it's actually working properly, when you have the shields to back it up, you just slice through them. Just retarget to the side a little bit. Oh, there we go. We split the entire ship in half. And there we go. So yeah, that's what happens when it works properly. When you can actually get this thing up to speed and keep it running and have it protected by some shields so it doesn't get knocked out all the time, it slices through them like a hot knife through butter. You know, the standard, don't even need to come up with a new way of saying it. So yeah, when it works, it really works. We just need to make sure that we allow it to work by having a ship that is having enough shields, basically, is the ultimate thing, and enough backup weaponry to help knock out any other things. So now we've got some money. Can I now? Yep, I can afford to expand that to 2. A little bit dangerous because if either of these blows up, then the whole front of the ship goes. Once we have a bit more sort of room in the ship, I'll move things around and bring these back a bit. Also, what I'll do is I'll switch off mirror mode. Let's move these like so, and then I'll move that to the middle. We're a little bit low on money right now, but I think I can afford... I need to switch back on mirror mode, I forgot. Like that, and then can I... No, I can't afford any more yet, but I'm going to put another double bunk thing in there to sort out our crew. I mean, the crew's already at the recommended amount, but I like it to be a little bit over just to be safe. There we go, that looks quite nice. If the core blows up, then the whole thing goes, but hopefully the armor is enough that we'll be okay. Let us make a jump to another sector, and I think we're okay to stay at I guess it's the professional tier. I think we'll be alright. Just had a couple of hiccups so far. We've now upgraded a little bit more, so we should be okay. Just fast forward to do the spin up of the FTL drive, it's easier. And off we go. 4 ships to deal with, usual thing. My guys need a minute to man everything again and get the power to all the systems, and then we'll go for this guy over here. Just fast forward all the way over there. Shields still seem to be running at full speed there. They seem a little bit less blue than normal. Maybe it's the background though. There's very interesting... oh, we apparently didn't target the ship. We targeted where he was. So we'll swing around and we'll attack him from behind. They'll never see it coming. He probably will. But yeah, lots of very cool backgrounds with this. All sorts of different colours going on. Who says space always has to be black or occasionally maybe blue? Oh, it's this guy again. Oh no. Right, well, we're a little bit better this time, and we're straight away going with the beam. Hopefully we can knock out the shields and start taking out weaponry a little bit earlier on this time. Let's get the proper view. And keep a close eye on things. Shields failing. They've gone, and they've managed to knock it out, and their shields are still up. Damn it. Target that. Specifically that one right there. Take that one out. See what you can do. They are off again. Oh, that's not good. That's fire. We don't like fire. Crap. Right. We're just really bad at dealing with this particular ship. Give us a tilt, facing this way, to protect the bits that are, well, to protect the reactors, which are now completely exposed because of that explosion there. Let's go slow motion, because it's always cooler. As we, oh, that's very close to exploding. The fire should be okay, but everything's not got power right now, because everyone's busy dealing with the fire. This thing isn't even out of energy, it just got ionized and the crew wandered off. Please fire with something. Any weaponry. Oh, jeez. Oh, that shield generator's going. There it goes. And straight away they're going through to the reactor. That is bad. That is very bad. Very quick turn this way. Make it very quick, because there's going to be a moment where our reactor is exposed. And it can't... Oh, there it goes! Oh, that's not good. I think we've lost him. I mean, we have no control anymore. We can't repair because we're under attack. He's just going to keep attacking us till he's happy. So we're just going to spin off into space. Can't even see him because we got no sensors anymore. Oh, no. Well, there it goes then. Like, it's still going. Like, usually it would say that you've lost by now. There's nothing left. There's bits of... Oh, there's one guy. One poor guy. Luckily, they can't suffocate right now. It seems like the people are fairly hardy. Oh, there we go. That's been knocked out. A couple of guys left crawling along this framework here. Oh, they just keep getting a smaller and smaller section. There we go. It's gone. We've got nothing left. The ship is gone. That is that run over. We're going to have to start again, I think. Can we just buy a ship as it is? We can actually... Oh, well, we can't afford anything. We have no money, because we happen to have just spent all the money we had before starting that fight, so we can't possibly... Unless we can go into debt for the moment. Nah, it doesn't let us. There we go. That's that run over. Yeah, if you... Like, I should have just gone for the easier difficulty. I should have gone for the one stripe instead of the two. I overstretched. My ship wasn't built well enough to deal with whatever was thrown at it. And so that is what I get. So next episode, we will start with another run and see if we can do a little bit better that time around. And so with that, I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.